It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Could you be my, would you be my neighbor? It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Could you be would you be my neighbor? I always wanted a neighbor just like you. You know what? I'm gonna switch the title in the end. I'm gonna switch the title in the end. I'm gonna give little buddy a little recognition. We're gonna do that today. Hello, gang. Hello, the visionaries. How are you all today? No alcohol involved. Not on this one. But it is a great day. It's an amazing day. What a time to be alive. I need to switch up something in the end. Oh, we're gonna be breaking down exclusive. Exclusive. If you all thought that little Woody video, that little clip wasn't just an appetizer delight. The honey boo boo child, I got something to show you. And of course, like they always do, this video is now demonetized. I literally said nothing. And it's crazy because you can't say the title because in that title that I put out earlier, they monetized that. What y'all think? How y'all think I look on my, you know? Now imagine when the feds pick this up. Oh, and they will. The feds will be picking this up. Okay. Look at Uncle Cedric's neighborhood today. Yes, Lord. Oh, crying. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll be sober today, so yeah. I want to say this, man. Shout out to AD and T Real, man. For real. Because and shout out to Ace Boys Worldwide. Shout out to Pun. Shout out to Punch the Gator. I'm gonna holler at what's cuz name? I'm gonna holler at T Real and I'm gonna do something that people don't even think I should do, but I'm gonna do anyways. I'm gonna try to go pull up on back on Fig and rock with the catch up over there. Extend the olive branch. Me and T Real, we spoke before we seen each other in public and all that. Well, at No Jumper. Can't tell you about the time he did get met in public, but that's neither here nor there. Hold on, y'all. How y'all doing, man? What's going on? You want to know one of the things that never ceases to amaze me is the levels that people will stoop to for the BS. So I just want to be honest, because I don't want this to sound negative or anything like that. And shout out to AD, really shout out to AD. That's my guy right there. There was a segment that came out, and I'm gonna give props. Like literally, I'm going to give props where props is due. AD and T Rail and all them, man, they've been grinding, they've been working, they've been putting that work in. You dig? But BuzzFeed did something. Take my SATs. They did this thing right here called 23 Black Podcasts You Should Absolutely Know. They said the Pivot Podcast, 85 South Show at number 2. This is all in order. Jamel Hill is Unbothered, Higher Learning with Van Lathan, The Right Time with Bomani Jones. Bomani dope. Back on Fig at number 6. Shout out. Cold Switch, Earn Your Leisure, Drink Champs, checking in with Michelle Williams, still podcasting, Community. That's AD and them. Shout out AD. Let me give Cuz his recognition. Community. Poor Minds. All the Smoke. Girl, Stop Playing Podcasts. Teray Show. $1 Million Worth of Game. The More Purpose Podcast. Joe Budden Podcast. Ace Boys Worldwide. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Yes, Lord. HC Pod. Homegrown Radio. Lastly, Know For Sure. Cool. No shade, no hate. But can I get an honorable mention? Can I please get an honorable mention? You feel me? Pigment-wise, I'm blacker than all them. It's good, but golly, do I get any love? You know, for a while, I was starting to think I was over the cloud of just being a South Central gang member, gang banger, whatever. I've given you guys some dope commentary over the years, everything like that. We've given you people, the visionaries, a whole entire, how can I say this the left way? A game plan where if you get pulled over and it's not a Terry stop, you got literally two dog-on cases you can point to. Whatever versus whatever, whatever versus whatever. You see what I'm saying? So once again, this ain't no hate at all. Shout out AD, shout out T-Real, shout out Pun, shout out all of them. I just want an honorable mention. That's all that is. But, you know, for one, you were boring. 2, you don't have an actual pod. 3, you're not even 100 block. I don't even know what that means, but go ahead and block Lonely Savage. Peace. Enjoy your night. If you're going to diss me, at least learn how to write before you hit send. Thank you. Shout out Hill for sending that $5 super chat. Yeah, bro, I ain't listen. I'm not asking for anybody to be removed off of the list, by the way. I'm not asking for nobody to be ripped off and said, I'm better than that person and everything like that. I ain't even doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. I just found everything interesting, how I see people with lesser than subscribers, view counts, and everything like that get thrown into certain spotlights and all that. Let me be honest with you for the troll. If I'm so boring, then why are we at almost 130,000 subs in less than 2 years? I'm just curious. Why does this channel average almost 2 million views a month? I'm just curious. You go live, you don't have a podcast. You don't even have a mic. Thank you. Appreciate that highly. Thank you. But it's all good, bro. It's all good. All this means that I had to do is realize this. We all we got, baby. We all we got. Hey, it's just us, bro. It's just us. A lot of these fools have taken stuff that I broke down, I use, and everything like that. Hey, it is what it is. And they ain't even had to bring, they could have mentioned bro, all that stuff, but they didn't. So they could have mentioned me, mentioned AK, all of that, but they didn't. But end of the day, bro, it's all good. It's all love. I just wanted an honorable mention. That's it. Oh man, somebody in their feelings. I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe I am. I'm trying to understand what's the criteria. And in all candor, like, what is the criteria? That's all. But maybe I'm in my feelings. Maybe I'm just too emotional. And real quick, man, I wanted to get my little 6 pennies on this Lush and Almighty Suspect rap beef, whatever the hell. Bruh, Lush, I think you might be too sensitive for this stuff. Lush, you came to No Jumper telling everybody you were a better rapper than everybody. You were better at song making, better at battle rap, better at freestyles. All of that crap. So when you get put on the spot and you fumble, bruh, you played victim all day yesterday. Maybe I'm just too mature for this platform and I wouldn't have did this and I wouldn't have did that. It's not like once you started really rapping, they didn't shut up. You went up there and oh, hold on. That was funny. Either you take yourself too serious or you don't get it. Now, the one argument that you do have in your back pocket that I didn't hear you say is that actually could affect me as far as rap stuff going and everything like that. Do I think that buddy went a little too far with saying you a buster and everything like when you acting like a buster? Yeah. But god dang, bro, I don't understand truly what your problem is, thug. But I don't know, man. I think you're wrong in the situation. I do. I think Lush was super wrong in a situation because, in all honesty, bro, it was funny. From what I heard, bro, that ain't it. But believe in yourself, because if you don't, you won't be believed in by nobody else. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for this little Woody video? This is how we do it. Golly, I got a bunch of videos saved. I got to go through the archive to delete stuff. Man, y'all run them lights up because it's about to light up.
How many bodies have been dropped on that corner?
I told them, let me tell you this. Y'all probably seen right there posting it. I went over there and I talked to the people who got shot. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I spoke with them.
Okay.
I got them to speak with them. I seen police right there, uncover, whatever y'all call them. I seen them. I didn't say nothing. I talked with them and I told everybody, I said, hey man, listen, I ain't trying to tell y'all what to do, bro. But y'all just gotta start hanging. Now, these people have outside in the back. These niggas don't care, they just shoot. This shit here right like that. Y'all niggas arguing about $20. I gave these niggas $20.
Yeah.
And y'all niggas still come here and do that. They start hanging over there.
It's the same game though that you had when you were, and I get it.
Really, but I get caught up because I be trying to play fucking peacemaker to shit instead of just letting niggas do what they do. Because this one stupid fool got all these different niggas around. Mm-hmm. That shit don't mix. Yeah. So, like I said, I told him start hanging. I was done going to Mechanicsville. That's why I was on Bankhead because I said shit. Ain't nobody coming on Bankhead. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna be called. The police ain't gonna be saying, oh, Woody did this is because of Woody over here. And there kids out there too, but it's not gonna be nothing because of the way the apartment is. Ain't nobody coming up in those apartments. Mm-hmm. But my whole thing is, man, I promise, man, I know y'all tired of saying the same shit, but man,
it's not.
I'm gonna risk my life giving y'all this information because I know for 100% sure only 4 people know about this information. This one person,
right. But we're not gonna put you out there like that. We know how to do stuff and not put you out there like that.
Yeah, but I
promise you.
Okay. Remember, how many times have I and straight up, like the 11 years that you've known me, when have I ever lied to you on anything I've ever done?
Well, I would say.
When did I ever lie on any of the old school boys?
Nobody like, but for real, I gave y'all the information.
Okay.
Whatever else I know, guess what? If I have to sit in jail, then it's this shit here, I can just keep it to myself. I have no reason. Y'all could be right there outside the jail to pick me up. And I can take you right to a certain location, and y'all can do whatever y'all do right there.
Okay.
But me personally, as in giving y'all any more information, I'm not.
Listen, and what you gave us tonight is valuable. I'm telling you.
I know.
Who's the target?
One guess.
I mean, Lucci's locked up.
Shit, kid.
So how hang on to Ken so
I
like
can tell y'all this much right here. I know people are gonna go do it. I can give it time when they gonna go do it. So y'all can catch them in the act. I know.
Who's the target?
One guess.
I mean, Lucci's locked up.
Shit, kid.
So how
I want all those people who were in my comments earlier from the video I dropped earlier. Can y'all apologize just a little bit, just a wee bit here? Can everybody that was trash talking me? He said only 4 other people know. Well, what a coincidence that that's the exact number of people that are under the indictment for killing Nut. Now, according to Remy Ma, that's not telling. That's not snitching because she didn't see the black and white. So if you are from, where's she from, the Bronx? If you're from the Bronx and everything like that, I'll give you full pass. So if you're from the Bronx and everything and you don't think that that's snitching, then cool. All right. That's how y'all rock over here. I can't tell the Bronx how to go down. BX can't tell y'all how to do it. But if I was in Harlem, if I was in Brooklyn, Staten Island, they're going to say that's telling. Big telling. Big spicy telling. Yes, Lord. So that is the smoking gun, for lack of better words. See, there's nothing worse than when people get on and lie, act like they never even did anything like that. But he was telling. And the cop revealed, and I'm going to be honest with you, what he said was the kicker that killed me. Was, I ain't never lied to you. I've been knowing you for 11 years. Now, there are cops who patrol the neighborhoods and everything like that, been there for a long time. So that part, I've been knowing you for 11 years, that's different. But when somebody say, I ain't never lied, that means quid pro quo. That means a favor for a favor. You can't step in New York without a sound rocking your snot box. If you believe that, if you believe that, next time I'm in Brooklyn or Harlem, tell them to pull up. I don't got to go up to 287, the Bronx River. You predicted snitch season. I said a year, bro. It's only going to get worse. This only going to get worse. 700 people in here, man. Let's hit the lights up. They put me on that shadow ban BS real quick because of that NBA YoungBoy video that they eventually just said, we going to get rid of it. But, bruh, this right here is telling. Big time telling. Super big time telling. I want to understand where in the world was this cool at? Maybe I didn't understand this. And I think I see AK say this. So if it wasn't him, then it was Gang Spitter, one of the two. Where they literally said, you know what, cats in the hood normally don't go search up paperwork. True. Then he said, people bring home that paperwork. Bro, we get kites all the time. Now, I don't know how it go down there where they at and everything like that. And Cali, bruh, we got ways to get the word out that, hey, bruh, this man over here telling. I'm cool on that. That man, and let me tell y'all something. I'm about to get the full 30-minute video. It is 30 minutes of this. So if you don't got that bell on, you might want to. You don't got that bell on, you might want to. I think tomorrow I'm going to get the full entire video, then drop it on Sunday. It'll be here Sunday morning. Whole 30-minute video. And I'm going to tell you right now, the internet going to take it and run with it and everything like that. I don't even care about who gives my credit no more. Supposed to get it tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. And then I'm supposed to be getting this phone that's supposed to come through anyways. Supposed to get, yeah, the 23. The 23 with like 500 gigs or something like that. Because apparently 128 ain't good enough. So yeah, and hopefully that's my last phone for a couple of years. But they trade in your phone and give you $800 off. All right, cool. So I'm just curious real quick. You did all that. You did all of that and thought nobody was going to find out? All right. If you want to believe it, cool. But there is no way in this world that this man must have thought, bruh, none of this stuff was going to be cool. All of this stuff cool? So now here's where we at. That star witness they got, that's Lil Woody. At first, I thought it was just going to be YFN Lucci's mama. I thought it was just going to be YFN Lucci's mom because she got shot at and everything like that. You can't get mad at it and everything like that. But she's the one that they're talking about. We don't want them to relive the trauma over and 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 over again. Because what's going to happen is if, God forbid, but if Young Thug in particular gets convicted of crimes against certain individuals, that is enough to file a civil lawsuit, which means the criminal lawsuit puts you in jail. The civil lawsuit whoop your pockets. So that's when you sit up here and you go, oh man, hold on, bro. Are you telling me? Are you sitting up here telling me that the civil lawsuits happen afterwards? Typically, yeah. Typically, yes. Because the state has already, or the feds, whichever one you're getting sued by, they've already then put up enough information and evidence up that all the next lawyer has to do is cherry pick. Watch. Write down. Take your notes. Boom. Got it all. And then once I cherry picked everything, I could go ahead and proceed with a civil lawsuit. Oh, and it won't be hard to serve you because you'll be sitting in a cell waiting on a day to get released. A guard will walk up to you, boom, and tell you have been served. And telling you have been served. Next thing you know, it wouldn't even surprise me if the security guard that they alleged that yeah, exactly. A new court date, baby. I thought I was done. You ain't done, son. We just getting started. Baby, we just getting started. So this man is actively helping to throw away people's lives that technically he started. You shouldn't have needed your hood at all. Nasri Cole, Shalom. Artist Star Shalom. You shouldn't even need that. Bro, this whole war started because a couple of guys beat Lil Woody up. Boom. Praise the Lord, pass the ammo. It's not really conflict of interest because Mondo ain't in jail. And I'd be curious to see where attorney-client privilege really goes, because if it's public information, then that's no longer covered under attorney-client privilege. Now, the integral parts of it, then yeah, I would imagine, but I ain't really searched into it. I got like 3 lawyers I could talk to. They're all black, by the way. One of the lawyers, if you in Jackson, Mississippi, his name is Tony Baldwin. That's my guy. So the war started because Lil Woody got jumped and beat up by some YFN cats and robbed, allegedly. And then boom, he retaliated. Shooting start happening between him and a couple of guys, and the next thing you know, the gang get in there. So now we're looking at this and going, dang, bro, you're putting people in jail that literally, you're putting people in jail right now who literally were only helping you out. How does that work? Make it make sense. That's like me saying, you know what, bro? I'm going to go get my brothers and all this stuff. After I just got jumped and all that stuff, and then I turn around and I tell them my brothers. Oh, and by the way, I'm the one who took it there. I'm the one who made it real violent. They hit you with fists. You was supposed to hop out and, since they gave you the common courtesy of blasting them, and you didn't do it at the club either. Attorney-client privilege, everything we discuss, public or non-public, you will never know. But what about if it's already public record? But I think that's why Mondo ain't in jail anyways. So that way it couldn't be thrown like that. I don't think she took any of that stuff and everything that happened, but because she got the 300 witnesses and more than half of them police, that's where I'm a little like, yeah, we gonna see. But Woody, this you, big dog. This your problem. You started this. But this is what loyalty gets you. This is what loyalty gets you nowadays. And then it's sad because they redefined what snitching is. From the base standpoint, snitching is supposed to be, if you gave a statement to the police that got somebody locked up where you said names, that's it. You need a name and point the finger. Him right there. Mr. Nash right there. He's the one who did it. And then I need other people to stop doing this BS. I think I talked about it last night. I was so ripped last night. I don't even know what I said. But basically, bruh, we're in a day and age where money is loyalty. What I can pay you is what you're loyal to. Pardon me. Whatever I can give you, whether I give you loaves of bread or crumbs of bread, as long as I keep you fed, that's supposed to be it. And this is why you can't save everybody. This is why it's smarter for cats not to try to deal with everybody. So when y'all see these cats and everything like that, and it's not y'all, because y'all obviously far more intelligent than the rest of these dummies. This is why a lot of cats don't rock with everybody. When a lot of people in people hoods be like, I don't know him and everything like that, that's a good thing. Bro, I don't know that dude, man. I don't know, homie. That's a good thing. Nash, how can you say that's a good thing that cats from the hood, a lot of them don't know you? Because if you know me, you could make a statement on stuff I've been doing. When I was running around with illicit activities, doing illicit activities, pardon me, I ain't doing it with everybody. I ain't trust nobody. I don't know what you like up under that pressure. See, one of the things that we were taught is you don't say anything. And if you go to jail, you definitely don't say anything. They only know what you tell them. If you give them a motive, they don't need a smoking gun. There are a ton of cases that are solved right now where there is no murder weapon. Let me take it a step further. They still ain't found a murder weapon for, what's cuz name? For Takeoff. And if they find DJ Pat guilty, there's no murder weapon. That used to be the common misconception of the hood. Niggas used to go, why are you on YouTube solving murder cases? Because I'm Sherlock Holmes. That's why. Because I'm Sherlock Holmes. Sir Arthur Doyle made a whole entire series of books based on my honor. That's why. That's why I'm on YouTube solving murder cases. Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm Sherlock Holmes. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to you. Is that all right? Is that cool with you? Is that all right? Is that perfectly fine? Listen, I'm whatever, bro. At this point, y'all gonna say anything, bro. Like literally, at this point, y'all gonna say any doggone thing. So it is what it is. All right, bro. I didn't even know I solved one murder on YouTube, let alone I'm solving murders. That's weird. I just played an interrogation video. You making it seem as though I was the one who arrested them and interrogated them. I prosecuted them too, by the way. But hey, you know what? Cool. If you believe I did that, I can't fight you. Don't want to fight you. Sheesh. I mean, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people really gonna run with that. A lot of people really gonna run with that. Man, you be on there talking about this and that. And I'm like, bro, I use news clips. Yeah, but you can't speak on that because you're bigger than this $1 million funded news station. Word. All right. You say so. Y'all worse than Fox News right now. Fox News down bad. Fox News down bad. If y'all didn't see what just happened, bruh, they got text messages. See, we cover a lot of hood snitches, but these corporate snitches, they different. They literally, they got text messages of these pundits the Sean Hannitys, the Tucker Carlsons, all acknowledging that what Trump was saying was fake, was BS. But the ratings, oh my gosh, the ratings. Man, Dominion's suing these fools for hundreds of millions of dollars. And Fox News gonna settle out of court. Fox News gonna settle out of court. I'm gonna be honest with you, 4G. That type of channel will be so difficult. I can only do it once a week. I can only do it once a week. I would love to do a daily news show and run it down for y'all. You in Memphis, cuz just made it in the town. I'm in Oklahoma City. So your man Blueface and them. Wrong phone. And I ain't gonna hold you. I won't say I'm a fan of anybody, anything like that. I don't really like how Blueface is coming off. But I'm gonna be honest. Let me do it this way. Let me start at the beginning. Whenever one of the Bailey sisters, both of them gorgeous as hell, I just started recognizing them like, damn. But I'll leave it at that. I think it was Chloe Bailey did a song with Blueface. I mean, not Blueface. With Chris Brown. And then the trolling and the how could you do this song with Chris Brown? He beat on somebody, beat on Rihanna and all that and everything like that. Let me tell y'all real quick. If you give voice to the smallest but loudest people in the room, it's going to echo chamber. The problem with a lot of these celebrities, and this is why I be pissed off at people like T.I. who took Charleston White and put him on mainstream because you gave him the attention he sought. So they get in the comments and everything, and I'm telling y'all, all of these rappers and singers and entertainers and all that, they watch these channels. They want to know what the people think. I ain't number one of y'all. I just got a voice that y'all want to project to the world. So sitting up here, get mad, then talk about, oh man, but y'all tune in to Blueface and Krishan Rock fighting all the time. The problem with that is Chris Brown. That ain't the same. Krishan Rock over here built like a free safety. Rihanna, that's elegance. Then on top of that, did you not see the photos? Bro, it looked like you took something and hit her with it. You talking about forgiveness and everything like that, and then you turn around and bring up a bunch of people and everything like that. All right, cool. Then you have Blueface mom talking about basically my son used to want to be like you and all this and everything like that. And he just followed in your footsteps. Where's his daddy? My sons want to be like me. They don't want to be like none of these cats. But I'll take it a step further. Blueface fired back, and I ain't gonna hold you. I agree with him.
Girl, you beat up the wrong bitch. Yeah. You got a bad judge. Like, you feel me? We didn't all get the same judge. Cause God, I got a bitch. You feel me? She gonna fight back, so I'm gonna get less time. You hear me? You beat up yeah, you beat up the wrong bitch. You beat up the bitch that just performed at the Super Bowl. Then we like, yeah, like, sorry, man. Like, you should have got you a little ghetto bitch or something that you could fight with. That's what I did. I could have had plenty of famous bitches. I decided to go to, you know what I mean? Unnatural element, man, underground. You feel me? My last the think.
I ain't gonna hold you. He right. I mean, you did beat up the wrong one. Hey, I don't want to hear that one. But he actually right. Actually right. And Chris Brown, you're not gonna call out Blueface for no fade. We're not gonna do that one. You're not gonna call out. I'll put all my money on Blueface and knock you. I ain't gonna hold you. All my money go on Blueface knocking you smooth the hell out. But we seen Krishan masculine energy. We ain't never seen Rihanna masculine energy. Then he tried to fight Brick. I don't know. If he did, then he did. But I'm talking about Blueface. So what do Brick got to do with any of this? I'm just trying to understand that one, but whatever. Is that your gang brother? He's from Schoolyard. We ain't gang brothers at all. Please don't try to do that shit. If you don't know Los Angeles politics, bruh, we ain't no gang brothers at all. Fuck. Fuck, nigga. Niggas just make shit up, don't you? Nigga, ain't my fucking gang brothers at all. The fuck? I didn't even have the slightest. And I ain't finna tell you no goddamn no stories or nothing, but no. Whatever. Anyways. Nah, bro, you gonna have to call that man out for a fade. Since you doing all that rattling and telling and rattling, let's keep it authentic, bro. You shouldn't even brought him up. All you would have had to do was say, where does the forgiveness start? Because Rihanna has forgiven me. We've gotten over this. We almost got back together. Which I'm going to keep it authentic. You should have tried to do that anyways from Jump Street. I don't care. You should have literally tried to mend that fence right there immediately. You should have did everything you could have to get Rihanna back and then get in her ear and be like, don't care what the haters say and all that stuff and everything. And every birthday, every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, I don't know what the hell they celebrate in Barbados. And every birthday, you supposed to go way out. And nobody would have cared. Nobody wouldn't have cared. But bro, it looks like you turn this into a UFC brawl in that passenger seat. It looked like you was hitting it with the E-Honda, just getting it weird. So we ain't finna sit up here and act like we ain't see the pictures. And on top of that, all you would have had to do was just ignore it. I tell these cats all the freaking time, bruh, just ignore it. Now, maybe he was off the Hennessy. Maybe he was off some whatever he be on. I don't know what Cuz be on. Maybe he was on something like that. But I'm telling y'all right now, bro, that was massively unnecessary. If you ignore it, it doesn't grow. I know. I'll give you an example. Channels that was dissing me, I was going back and forth. My numbers going like this. They dissing me, their numbers going like this. I'm like, oh, I see now. I see what this was about. I see what this is all about. See, Chris Brown, one thing you don't understand is we don't care about your emotions. We care about what you really care about, and that's the past. You really give a damn about that past, about that night and everything like that. You probably more than likely wish you could not, that you did not do any of that stuff that they accuse you of doing. But, Blueface right. You beat up the wrong bitch. Rihanna a billionaire now. Boy, it's over. She got A$AP Rocky looking like a stepmama. Bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that. But I ain't even mad at A$AP Rocky because I would have did the same thing. I would have did the same goddamn thing. I would have been in the back throwing up Wakanda forever. with the baby strapped right next. You know how they had a little sashes for the baby. Rihanna just walking. I'm like this. I come out that bitch. I'll be like, man, that ain't the same goddamn Steady Nash, bro. That's not the same Steady Nash, man. He don't even got that same goddamn accent. I'm into this. How are you guys doing? We are today going to make a proper announcement, and I want you all to know I am in love with this woman here. We are going to make a very marvelous family. And yes, her pussy is A1. I never use a condom. No condom forever. No condom forever. She takes no pills. We have very healthy sex. And no baby. All of these things. And yes, I will be marrying her. I just have to find a ring that costs $10 million. Yes, $10 million. That is my love and my affection for her. And yes, I will sign the prenup. Whatever that bitch wants. I'll carry her to the bathroom to take a piss. All she just gotta wake up that big ass head. Sun just shining. Boom. Sadie? Yes, my queen. I gotta take a piss. Don't worry. Would you like that pan or would you like me to bring you to the toilet bowl? Oh, shit. Yeah, it's about to be some more conspiracies. I already had a fucking Illuminati conspiracy that popped up a couple months ago. I hate those ones. Those are conspiracies I hate because I can't use them. I can't use them, man. I can't use them. I can use any other one. Oh yeah, man. Sadie Nash was born in where Sadie was born? Seattle. Yeah, Sadie Nash a fake crib. Yeah, Sadie Nash this, all that. Oh, that's cool. I can use all that. Let me go to jail. Nigga, hey, these are experts. Officer, these the experts right here. You see all these videos? But nah, man, Chris Brown, you ain't supposed to give none of these cats no type of shine, no, none of that. What you were supposed to do in all honesty was turn around and go on a crybaby mission. Was going on a straight up crybaby mission. Literally, we see you fake the cry with the what is it called? The Michael Jackson tribute show. You sold that cry. You faked it out real well. For a moment, everybody felt you. They even crowned you Mini Michael when it was really Usher, but whatever. You took that moment. What you should have did if you was going to respond, cut up some onions, fake some dark rings in your face, and come on crying. And talk about how you were a little boy, a 17-year-old who nobody could tame. You didn't even understand. Now you got a family. Now you got a daughter. It's so goddamn stupid. So goddamn dumb. You done came up there. I was 17, man. Y'all gonna hold this against me. We all make mistakes. I thought America was learning second chances. I've been making good music. I've apologized to her. We almost got back together, but y'all took that from me. That was supposed to be my wife. I messed up. Am I not allowed to mess up? None of that. What if somebody put your worst day ever? Bro, all you do is just go in the victimhood. Damn. Just go to victimhood and start crying. Why y'all want to do this to me, man? I love that woman. I did wrong. But y'all want me to apologize one more time? I am sorry. But you know what it is? Chris Brown, Breezy. Didn't you start threatening cats afterwards? Didn't you start doing that? You forgot about that part. How everybody that was with Rihanna, you started making little weird ass threats. And then once you and Karrueche was done and she started messing with everybody else, you start making more weird threats. Huh? 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 So I'm just trying to understand something. I'm just trying to understand something. You definitely had that one time where, bruh, what's her name? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. What's her name? What are you talking about, bro? Who is her? What's her? What are you talking about? But anyways, bro, I'm one of those where if you got a past, acknowledge it or don't acknowledge it. How you say Karrueche? If that's not how you say her name, then I didn't say it right. What the fuck? I mess up people's names all the time. I'm from California. We known for butchering people's names. You damn near ain't from Cali if you ain't butchered your mama name twice. What the hell? Bro, we got the most diverse community in Cali, bro. We fuck up everybody goddamn names. You know what'd be wild? A nigga can say a goddamn Russian or Indian name real well. Real well, bro. Anyways. Your man Charleston White. All that F you and all that stuff that Cuz be saying and all that, well, it looked like it's kind of bad for him a little bit. He was supposed to do a show in Houston, man. And it ain't gonna happen. So Charleston White's sold-out show in Houston has been canceled after police allegedly told him they would not protect him because of his online beef with Jay Prince. I don't know how true that is. Ain't nobody beef with me. That's just one person talking trash. That's cool, bro. I thought Charleston White was for Texas. That's what I thought. I thought Charleston White was for Texas. Now you done had this fool. Let me see if I got it. If I can pull it up. I think it's like Swift Media or something like that. This fool sat up there and disrespected the mess out of Houston. Bruh. The problem with that is Houston big as hell. Houston big as hell, bruh. What was the point of this? I get a lot of y'all want to say Charleston White is for the people and all this stuff. I gotta ask, what is Cuz end game with this? He just did an interview. Charleston White want to be a part of everything. I mean, in a sense, yeah. Absolute. But here's the problem with a lot of stuff. Sometimes what you really want, all that attention and all that stuff, ain't necessary. It's really not. If you dig deeper into what Buddy doing, with all this division, how is anybody gonna unify against you? See, you were selling the world on all right, man, California cats used to come down here and trash talk us and everything like that and blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. Then you turned around and then said something so doggone lame, where you basically try to act like Californians hated people from Texas, but then you didn't understand or you didn't know that a majority, especially the older cats, one generation away or two, as far as Los Angeles County in Southern California, they come from Texas. This is why nobody ever, with no disrespect in how I say this, nobody ever disrespected the Crips and the Bloods of Texas because they got direct lineage, direct roots, all to this. And I'm not saying, hey, bro, anybody else is fake or anything like that. But when it was once upon a time with these cats from Arkansas and Texas, with all this gang banging that was tearing up streets, especially Little Rock in particular, before Chicago, before all these other stuff and everything, there was Little Rock. And I'm telling you, bro. So when everybody and their mama decide to say whatever they're going to say, here we go.
I see why rappers not running that shit. No wonder they mob tied. No wonder everybody got to check in, y'all. Now I'm checking in with the police department. Police department told me, hey man, you got a problem with Mr. James Prince. Oh, we hear you got a problem with James Prince. Man, we scared of him. I swear to God, y'all. I just got the call from the Houston.
I'm going to call Cap and say I don't believe that. I'm going to tell you why. Charleston White, and I don't call him Charleston for a reason. Charleston White literally shows he record phone calls. I shared the video. What video are you talking about, Miss Parker? Y'all don't think that man
James Prince
wouldn't have hit up anybody? Wouldn't have shown what he was supposed to show? Essentially saying, bruh, they won't protect me, they won't do their jobs and all that stuff. Y'all telling me? Nah, bruh, I think more than likely what happened was, bruh, I gotta drive to the club and I gotta leave the club. Was it the I-35? Yeah, that I-35, bruh. They shot up Lil Wayne tour bus on the 75. They killed Mo 3, I think on the 35 or the 20 or the 30. But everybody getting shot on freeways. Do I really want to put my people in danger like that? I believe that's what really happened. I don't believe for 6 seconds that the police hit this man up and literally said, bruh, I think that you shouldn't come here because you got problems with James Prince. Y'all realize he would have recorded that and showed it. This is the thing. He trying to say James Prince and them is the police. They the police so bad that they got the police working for them. Let's be fair, square, obvious, and honest. You'd have seen this man record conversations, have full-out conversations on phones with people, everything like that. Remember the conversation he had with T.I. when he cussed him out and was talking all type of reckless and all that? Remember that? That was all recorded. You remember the confrontation with Big James, a.k.a. Mob James? Bruh, that was recorded. But things with the police, Houston Police Department for not doing their job. First off, you're going to have to pay them anyways. So you would have had to pay security and all that, but you ain't got to check in. You got all type of guns and everything. You got all of this and all of that. You even got guns with the lights on it. You would have been out there like this. Yeah. I think your brain started working and you started saying, that's a couple of hours to drive from Fort Worth to Houston. I might make it there alive, leave out of here alive, but if somebody catch up with me at like a Buc-ee's or something like that, I'm in there shopping because, you know, Buc-ee's big as hell. They got everything getting there. I'm getting gas. How we know some car without no license plates, no lights on, just won't come up and get the bussing? Yeah, that's what happened. I don't believe for 6 seconds the police would tell you nothing like that. Because the police don't fear nobody. I wish the police would turn around and fear James Prince Sr. For what? Y'all gang ain't even that big. Mob Ties don't even got 100 members. So nah, bruh. That was your fear coming, and your fear started to sink in. Hassan Campbell said he coming out there for the 50K. Buddy offered him to step to Jay Prince. Man, you believe that? I got a zebra for sale. If you believe that, I got a zebra for sale. Trying to tell you right now, bro. You truly believe that this cat gonna go out there for 50 bands when Capone basically was like, I'll come to New York and knock your ass out, and then he said no? Come on, man. Come on now. If a cat literally said, hey, man, I'm going to whoop your ass and come to your city, and you turn that down. Remember when he said he was going to go down there and fight Kwame Brown? Come on now. The police are not afraid of no stupid. First off, Brett, let me tell you all something real quick. The police out there ain't scared of no cartel, no gangs, no none of that. Y'all better go check and look what they got. Nigga, they already got tanks. They got shooters. They the ones who know the city. They have surveillance. Bruh, they would love to go to war with the cartel just to send a message. Try to get their asses to run over Galveston and hop in the water and start going back where they came from. Y'all really think that? Do you understand the type of mindset that you had to have to be a police officer? I'm going to be honest. I think you kind of had to have a little bit of an off switch. That's why I say people who play football and people who do boxing, something mentally is off with them. Just a little bit. Something mentally off with you, bro. Because in order to inflict that much pain and take that much pain and constantly want to do it and everything like that, your mindset, I've never in my life, whenever I caught a ball and I started running to people, running towards people, my whole mindset was, I'm going to fuck this nigga up. I'm going to run through this nigga. I would literally say, I'm going to kill this nigga. So nah, man, I shout out ISIS. I appreciate that, shout it. So nah, bro. Charleston White, he knew what time it was. Imagine getting slid on at Buc-ee's. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, bro. Buc-ee's big as hell. If y'all don't know what Buc-ee's is, man, Buc-ee's is big, nigga. Like, it's a gas station, but it's also like a surplus store. Got everything you need. It's literally the one where how can I say this in that way? It's one of the stores where you pull up and you just get every single thing. So we just got 100 new people up in here. I'm pretty sure they here for this. So let's run it back for the one time. Your man, Lil Woody, because I got so many comments trash talking me and stuff like that. Y'all be flooding my inbox, just going wild with the trash talk, which that's cool. But if you troll me on Instagram, I'm just going to block you, bro. This ain't YouTube. It'd be weird because y'all be following me too, dissing me. Sonny Nash, you a sucker, you a fake, all this stuff. But anyways, let's set the internet ablaze real quick. Watch this.
How many bodies have been dropped on that corner?
I told you, let me tell you this. Y'all probably seen right there posting it. I went over there and I talked to the people who else got shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I spoke with them.
Okay.
I got them to speak with them. I seen police right there, uncover, whatever y'all call them. I seen them. I didn't see them. I talked with them and I told everybody, I said, hey man, listen, I ain't trying to tell y'all what to do, bro. But y'all just gotta start hanging. Now, if these people have outside in the back, these niggas don't care, they just shoot. This shit here right the dice game. Y'all niggas arguing about $20. I gave these niggas $20.
Yeah.
And y'all niggas still come here to do that. They start hanging up here.
It's the same game though that you had when you were, and I get it.
Really, but I get caught up because I be trying to play fucking peacemaker to shit instead of just letting niggas do what they do. Because this one stupid fool got all these different niggas around.
Mm-hmm.
That shit don't mix. So, like I said, I told him, hey, I was done going to Mechanicsville. That's why I was on Bankhead, because I said, shit, ain't nobody coming on Bankhead. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to be called. The police ain't going to be saying, oh, Woody did this is because of Woody over here. And there kids out there too, but it's not going to be nothing because of the way the apartment is made. Ain't nobody coming up in those apartments.
Mm-hmm.
But my whole thing is, man, I promise, man, I know y'all tired of me saying the same shit, but man,
It's not.
I'm gonna risk my life giving y'all this information because I know for 100% sure only 4 people know about this information. This one person, these.
But we're not gonna put you out there like that. We know how to do stuff and not put you out there like that.
Yeah, but
I promise you.
Woody, okay. Remember, how many times have I been straight out? Like the 11 years that you've known me, when have I ever lied to you on anything I've ever done?
Well, I would say.
When did I ever lie on any of the old school boys?
You know, like, for real, I gave y'all the information.
Okay.
But else I know, guess what? If I have to sit in jail, then it's this shit here, I can just keep it to myself. I have no reason. Y'all could be right there outside the jail to pick me up. And I can take you right to a certain location, and y'all can do whatever y'all do right there.
Okay.
But me personally, as in giving y'all any more information, I'm not.
Listen, and what you gave us tonight is valuable. I'm telling you.
I know.
Who's the target?
One guess.
I mean, Lucci's locked up.
Shit, kid.
So how? Hang on, mechanics every
I can
day.
tell y'all this much right here. I know the people who gonna go do it. I can give it time when they gonna go do it. So y'all can catch them in the air. I know.
Who's the target?
One guess.
I mean, Lucci's locked up.
Shit, kid.
So how?
I'll be your Huckleberry. Some of y'all didn't catch it, but she said we wouldn't put you out there like that. That man is an informant. Bruh. That man is an informant. That lady said we wouldn't put you out there like that. Bro, that's great. I didn't even notice that. I'm probably listening to that video again a whole bunch more. When I get the full video, bruh, I've been knowing you for 11 years. I ain't never lied to you. Scary hours, Doug. I ain't gonna hold you. Real scary hours, because end of the day, man, how in the hell do you sleep at night? Bro, you literally just went out bad. They basically just told us you are an informant, more than likely a paid one. Bruh, how you do this to your people off of a war that essentially started because of you? How, Sway? And it's worse than amazing because it's like this. You sat up there and gave all them statements and all that crap and everything like that. All right. But not only did you do that, bruh, you basically told them, oh, he got all them people around. He was talking about Big Nut. It's only 4 people that was in that car. 4 people that know. Man. Come on now, bruh. Come on now, man. Is we telling the truth or we lying to each other? It's one of the worst days ever how we looking at this in true disbelief. That nigga was saying some of the worst. Some of the worst. Is it worse than gun and stuff? Technically, yeah. Is that worse than gun and stuff? Yeah. Because that's the linchpin. We don't even have this RICO indictment if he don't do none of that. And he the star witness. You can't convince me he ain't. I know Lil Woody. You talking like that? Now, there are some officers who have known people. I'll tell you something crazy. When I went to juvenile hall, the intake officer, remember my pops coming in there as a goddamn kid. That just threw me off. I said, I ain't never coming back here. Hell nah. I ain't never coming back here. Hell nah. Did my couple little months, I ain't never been back. Went to jail on some BS, got out. I ain't never been back anyways. Said, would you put that over Fayface? Yeah. Because Fayface said, I ain't get nobody convicted. Where the Fayface RICO? It ain't one. Where the Fayface RICO? It ain't there. That's a thought. Bro, that's the only thing worse than that is when he come in and he start pointing the fingers. Yeah, them wasn't no regular police. Them task. Them division type police. Them is detectives. Technically, if we want to be technical, that's a task force detective right there. So, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I just feel like at this point in time, man, what is you doing? And we could talk about justice for victims and everything like that and blah, blah, blah and everything. First off, let me tell y'all something. A lot of people who are dead behind this, all of them was gang members. There are people who were shot who happened to be, unfortunately, with these people, but they knew exactly who the hell they were dealing with. Yeah, he said, I can give them the time and place so you can catch them in the act. Bruh, you might as well said, I'm going to show you the text message, give you the names, they baby mamas, mamas, social security cards, and IDs. And here you go. Here's a hair follicle. So I'm just like, bruh, I marvel at these kind of things because you not only did that, you went back and reaped the rewards. You went back and reaped the rewards. You went back to Thug and all them and still was hanging out with them. Pardon me. Literally, bro, y'all really don't know this because of the off the porch interview, all of this and everything like that. And I'm sitting back like, you can't be serious. Remember when Buddy, when your Thug was on that halftime, the Woody pulled up at the rapper. Yeah, y'all don't remember that part? Hold on. Let's see if I can find that shit. You know, sad halftime might be my favorite goddamn Young Thug song too. Thugger. Bitches, I whip out, she suck on my body. Little nigga play on my catch when I bat it, and stick him folding like a rally. Ooh, I swear that God is only one of me, and these bitches 3D like a giant. Ooh, I'm walking through it like tons of the ones, and these bitches baby on my body. Ooh, that nigga try me, I swear that got Lil Woody pull up and pop at it nugget. Bitch, I got water from the light. That video dropped 7 years ago. A cop been on that red ass nigga for no less than 11 years. You want to know what sad looks like? Oh no, Thug gonna drop more music. He got stuff in the vault. And be your own people, bro. And be your own people, bro. That's why they tell you, do your dirt all by your lonely. Only you gonna be able to tell. Make sure ain't no witnesses. Dead man tell no tales. Chris Breezy, yes, he who can run it. My mouth I'll be running. If you mean on the flow, we gotta hit it, beat it slow. Listen to this. Well, hold on. Blueface basically had to respond to Buddy because this nigga just came out, and if you don't know what happened, Chris Brown wants to know why y'all still want him to be canceled, but tune in to Zeus every week and watch Chris Sean and Blueface beat the F out of each other. Here's what he said. If y'all still hate me for a mistake I made as a 17-year-old, please kiss my whole entire ass. Why not just say SMD? But all right. I'm effing 33. I'm so tired of y'all running with this narrative. You weird ass niggas, the same ones that tune in every week to see Blueface and Krishan beat the F out of each other in front of the world. But that's all right. It's entertainment. Now he said, now y'all can suck my D disrespectfully. First off, I don't want no disrespectful head. I don't. I want passionate head. I want a bitch to look at my dick like this the last one she gonna get. Just look at that motherfucker. Just hit it with the herky jerk. You heard me? It's for ladies only. Fellas, just turn your heads and put fingers in your ears. Ladies, I love you. Nah, let me stop. But nah, bro. So and it's still from him doing a song with Chloe Bailey and his dumb ass responding to the trolls or to the people in the goddamn comment section and everything like that. All you should have did was ignored it, but you didn't. You got in your feelings, and that's that. So then it prompted Blueface mom to say, well, my son wanted to be like you, so he was walking in your footprints. Bitch, where's his daddy at? Shut your ass up. But then Blueface, which I don't really agree with nothing he be saying, actually said something that I agree with.
Yeah, BTIG. I'm saying, look, check it out. I understand the frustration for me being in the situation. I'm not even gonna trip on you because the message you're trying to send is way off. I get it, bitch hit me. It's funny, I hit her back. It's fuck Blueface, so I totally get it. That'd be the most irritating thing ever. But you gotta play the cards that you was dealt. You on some but they did it too. Why aren't you guys telling them anything type shit? It's like, bro, life don't work like that, man. You know, if we all go do a crime together, we're not all gonna get the same time together. You hear me? You might get the most amount of time. We might not all say nothing, but we all went and did the crime, so we got to take the time. You hear me? You want some? You guys are gonna give me the most time, but they did it too. Like, judge, sentence them. Chris Breezy, huh? You ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. I mean, like, handle your candle, deal with your situation how you deal with it. Only thing I disagree with is you posting all these random white people and me and the bitch and trying to like distract from your thing. You feel me? Like, you gotta stand on the care. Like, if you beat the bitch up, shit, you beat the bitch up. Like, oh God, like, you scared to like, yeah, like, I get it. You on some R&B, you don't want to be seen as R&B, but oh God, you beat the hockey. You gotta, hey, I beat my bitch up, man. I ain't finna come on here and be like, well, Chris Brown did it 16 years ago, and you guys let him still like perform at the BET Awards, and I'm gonna sound like a square guy. That's what I'm gonna sound like. And my last opinion is, God, you beat up the wrong bitch. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. I mean, like, handle your candle, deal with your.
On the real, I'll keep it authentic. Blueface right. You beat up the wrong bitch. Then he proceeds to go to the internet, shows Tommy Lee. I didn't know Nicolas Cage whooped no female. Let me see what this say. Nicolas Cage was arrested for domestic battery and disturbing the peace. Cage reportedly pushed his wife outside a tattoo shop and punched some cars. That ain't even the same. He punched on cars. Mel Gibson, this train wreck. In 2010, Mel Gibson pleaded no contest in a battery charge regarding his then wife, Ashkana. I don't know how to say her name. Gibson was also arrested in 2006 for drunk driving. The charge was associated with Gibson's now infamous anti-Semitic tirade. All right. Still ain't the same. Ozzy Osbourne, look at his face. Ozzy Osbourne was arrested for domestic violence in 1989. Wow. The Black Sabbath frontman has been arrested for breaking and entering and public urination. He didn't beat nobody. And that goddamn video of this bride running over that dog. That shit crazy. That shit crazy, bro. Like, damn. On the set. Y'all ain't see that video. I don't want to show that shit. That shit sad as hell. This bitch was on the phone and bow. He was Did he bring up Dana White? Hell nah. He gonna bring up people that he feel he can beat up. So that's what he did. Here you go, the better version of what Blueface was saying.
Yeah, God, you beat up the wrong bitch. Yeah, you got a bad judge. Like, you feel me? We did not get the same judge. Cause yeah, I got a bitch. You feel me? She gonna fight back, so I'm gonna get less time. You hear me? You beat up, yeah, you beat up the wrong bitch. You beat up the bitch that just performed at the Super Bowl. Nigga, like, yeah, like, sorry, man.
And that's one of the things too. It's bad timing. We just seen Rihanna pregnant ass sashaying and gangstering the hell out the Super Bowl, and that nobody else get on stage with her. Bruh. I forgot, like, what are you on the Umbrella song too? Yeah, so nigga, technically, she done missed out on you, Jay-Z, Kanye, Eminem, all of that. Once again, all you had to do was come out and cry about it, shed some tears, poke yourself in the eyes, cut some onions, something. Write some goddamn black bags up under your face and come out crying, talking about the shit you did at goddamn 17 years old. Don't throw anybody under the bus. It's not necessary, because what you're essentially saying is, yeah, I did it, but what about them people? So you're acknowledging that, well, I did beat the hell out of her face, made it look like a cut up potato, but listen, forgive me. But you didn't. And then you forget the ways in which you expressed yourself to the rest of the public, with you breaking up with Karucha and all that, and then that, and everybody who messed with her, you doing slick little jabs and all that. Bruh, you don't realize what you look like. You look horrible. You look terrible. Come out, cry. Bitch about that. Trying to get other people canceled. Then you brought up Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen got canceled. They took his show away. What are you talking about? They took his show away. And we had pictures, bro. Talk about Krishan and Blueface beating the hell out of each other. You understand something? Said you still running from dudes. Stop talking tough online. You right, man. I'm running. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for running. I'm a runner and a track star. You sorry, man. I'm sorry. Tell buddy I'm tired of running, man. But nah, fool, we ain't finna sit up here and act like that Krishan and Blueface punch each other. From what it looked like, you hit with 100% accuracy. It looked like, right, then they said you bit her. They said you bit her. Come on, bro. So you hit her with the E Honda hands all in the side of the passenger seat, turned into Mike Tyson, hit her real quick and bit her. Then you smack her with the phone too or something like that. Come out, cry, complain about how you were 17 years old. That's all you had to do. You couldn't even get that right. But hey, it is what it is. Your man Charleston White. Yeah, homie. Yeah, Jack Prince.
Youngstown getting down at Georgia sweeping 56 county.
Oh, I don't want to see that just yet. Yeah, homie. Watch this.
Houston Police Department sound like a bunch of pussies to me. I see why rappers not running that shit. No wonder they mob tied. No wonder everybody got the check in, y'all. Now I'm checking in with the police department. Police department told me, hey man, you got a problem with James Prince. Austin, we hear you got a problem with James Prince. Man, we scared of him. I swear to God, y'all, I just got the call from the Houston James Prince. Houston Police Department sound like a bunch of pussies to me. I see why rappers not.
No, they didn't. They didn't call you. You canceled that. You goddamn self. Because you were scared. You thought something was going to happen to you. I know that. Because the stuff y'all be having, the problems you be having, it really be from you. You knew, and I knew, hey, bruh, it's going to get real ugly once you leave the club and you get about 30 miles away. Real ugly once you leave the club and you get 30 miles away. And you can't do that. You cannot do that. And I think once you realize that, you canceled that show. You're going to say that the police did that. Where's your proof? Receipts. Well, that ain't what happened. Oh, here we go. This it right here. I found it. Oh, there we go. Come on, where y'all at? Hold on. I got a better one right here. Because look, Charleston, you was doing all this online.
I'm a sniper out here. So this is what I told him. Miss Pap, I won't ever come help nowhere in Houston again. Fuck Houston with my words. I don't give a fuck what happened in Houston. Is what I told him today. So now she said, no, I want you to come back. I said, fuck them. I ain't never coming back. I got AKs. I got every goddamn thing. I'm war motherfucking ready. I'm war motherfucking ready. I got every goddamn thing. I'm war motherfucking ready. For whoever, nigga. Whoever, I'm war motherfucking ready, man. I'm war motherfucking ready for whoever. War motherfucking ready for whoever. Whoever, nigga. Ignorant a motherfucker. And I ain't a coward to death, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You make a motherfucker martyr me? Nah, I'm just playing, y'all. Let me put this shit up. I have, and you bitches pressing this pussy, nigga. And I'm telling Houston, fuck y'all too. Fuck all the hoods in Houston. Fuck y'all, nigga. Don't y'all ever invite me down there to help now another motherfucker, and y'all can't tell the police to suck your dick. He's still coming. Us niggas go protect him. I don't need no motherfucking protection from the police, nigga. I don't need no, I travel by my motherfucking self with all these goddamn guns, man. Fuck you talking about. Man, I put out so many goddamn guns, I scared the goddamn police. Pressing his pussy, nigga.
Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all something. Watch this. Yeah, nigga, I got guns. I shoot everybody. Bang, 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 bang. You know, none of that matters. All it takes is just one of these. All them guns and nobody to use them on. All it takes is one of these. One. Oh, this one of them bulky ones. Yeah. Yeah, them one of them bulky bitches. This the 4.5. This the 4 fever. Hell, put one of these ones. Put one of them 9s in them. It ain't gonna matter, bro. All of that stuff that you doing, all that online talking, all that jaw jacking you doing, bruh, you're bringing this on yourself. You bringing this on you. You enjoying the rewards, you enjoying the benefits. Bro, them guns that he got, nigga, them is $2,000 guns. If you're a real gun person, hey, y'all, listen, this right here, ain't no clip in it. Took the clip out. A T3, baby. T3, Nighthawk Coastal, 4.5. In case you didn't know. Dun-dun-dun-dun. For them gun people. So, bro, we ain't gonna sit up here and act like you got it like that. Bro, all them guns don't mean nothing. You one person. And you one person with a following. Do you not realize that? You don't know that? Mm. 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 You scared, bro. I know you scared. Because you leave a trail of breadcrumbs for the police. I truly think because it's not a Glock setting. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Boy, I pull this bitch out the first time you hear this thing blow. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. There's only 2 that that I own. That I'm like, bruh, hell the fuck no. Hell no. That's that goddamn Draco I got, and that goddamn 4.5. So we ain't even play that. Now, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Just let me know. Let me know. But don't, if you claim to even like guns and you hating on a Nighthawk custom, I don't want to talk to you. You don't know guns. SETI is a joke. Yes, thank you. Welcome to the comedy show. Welcome to the comedy show, sir. But let's be fair, square, obvious, and honest. He did that so that he could secretly say that Jay Prince is the police. Think about it. Just think about it. Hold on. Let me help you out here. If something happens to him, he don't blame Jay Prince. But also, he's literally saying, well, you know, they the police too. See, his whole thing is this. I'm going to try to destroy the streets internally. I'm going to say, man, a lot of these cats are snitches. And people like me, once I find out somebody is a snitch and everything like that, as long as it checks out and everything like that, bro, you're a rat. Now, there are some rappers and everything like that where I have gotten their paperwork and everything. I didn't put it out there because I didn't think it was good enough. You know, so like me dropping that paperwork earlier today, well, I didn't even drop it. I got that shit off of AKs and what's the nigga out there in Boston? Damn. Little light-skinned nigga. Want to give me a shout out too. Omega Drip Exclusives. There we go. Yeah, I got it off of AK and Omega Drip Exclusives channels. So I'll give him the credit because that's where I got it from. Because I would have been dropped it. But either way that go, bro. I gotta understand something about this dude. What's the end game here? What's the end game here? Do you want to help out the youth? Now they said something about, and this is funny as hell. Something about him giving free game and real game and all this that people can use. If you ain't got an OG, then you definitely gonna know this. Let me tell y'all something real quick, right? Let's say I'm riding. Let's just go ahead and say I'm riding. I'm in the car. If I'm riding in the car and I got a hat on, some people gonna think I'm up to something. So you know what my OGs told me? Ride in your car without a hat. OGs also say this. Don't ride in the car that you don't got insurance for. Or don't got insurance in. Make sure your tags and everything is good. Don't give them a reason to pull you over. All right, cool. Also, I don't think I have one. Oh, when you get your little registration and all that, get you a second ID, put it in there. So just in case you forget your ID at home, you still got one right there. So all you got to do is, here you go, officer. You know what that does for them? It lets them believe that you're just trying to get the hell up out of here as well. Now that's game right there that you can use. Instead of just had the lights on and had your hands right, bro. I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm cool. I'm gonna have one hand out the window and the other one right here so he can see. It ain't gonna matter that you got your goddamn lights on because they gonna come through every single fucking time like this, blinding the shit out of you. Every single goddamn time. Lights on or not. What you really supposed to do is pull over to a lit area. See, one of the things that people try to do with this thing called game, they ain't played it. And when they did play it, sometimes the rules are outdated. It's one of the, I'm about to say something wild. I'm about to say something real wild. Bruh, I'm gonna say something real wild. We ain't gonna do that. That's I might have to make a members only exclusive on some shit like that. Members only, baby. Yeah, bro. Like, and that happens to me too.
Hey, what's
I don't know what the hell going on. I said always adapt with the times. You had to, bro. You had to update your shit. Remember, when we was growing up, you had floppy disk. You had floppy disk, 512 megabytes. That type of stuff. Remember, you used to have a little knockoff MP3 players that only let you put 10 songs on there. Bruh, my phone right now got 128 gigs. The one that come in the malls got damn near half a fucking terabyte. Get with the times, you right. But update yourself, update your mind, update your standard of living. It's these things why a lot of people are running last in the race, but they saying I'm running faster than everybody else. You just don't get it. So Charleston White getting on here lying to people and acting like he thugging like that seems scared, bro. Me, I'm paranoid. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm paranoid. My gun sit on my balls. Everywhere I go, nigga, that bitch be right there in the front. I'm about to give me something a little longer too, so I can dick fish a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, look at him. That nigga got 14 inches. Stiff as hell. Walk up on me. Let me brush across you in this aisle real quick. I'm playing. I ain't gonna do no shit like that. I wouldn't. Personally, I couldn't. I could be sued. Fuck that. I know somebody gonna cut that shit. Oh, said he there, say he just randomly go across bitches' asses and yeah, no, buddy. That was a joke. Jokey joke. The way you talk about people, I hope you own a car. I don't. Can you help me with that? I don't own a car. Can you help me with that? I ride the bus. Yeah, I ride the bus, sir. Can you help me with that, please? Can you please help me? I guess I ride the bus. Jeez. I mean, I hope you help out on the car. What if I didn't? What if I didn't? What if I'm just in the house making a couple of dollars on YouTube and peeing in the mason jars and eating baked beans, drinking cheap liquor, walk around with overalls, barefoot, with a lake behind my house that I go fishing. So my dinner depends on my fishing rod. Will that bother you? With the tall, dark guy with the brown eyes and the perfect smile, would that bother you? Maybe it's a whole facade. Maybe I'm not even in America. Maybe. It could be. Maybe. And maybe I'm balling right now. Maybe this is how much money I got. All the money in my wallet right here. bank, take World Bank. You feel me? Just made it rain. Does that bother you? But if you want to help out broke ass Shetty Nash, man, I can use all the help I can get so I can finally get me a car. Since fucking YouTube has this video demonetized for the next 30 hours. Damn, Shetty, you a dweeb for real. He exposed you. That's why I got on my best. So I got on my best, my best vest right now. In my vest, snug around my chest, may your girl present her breast, and I fill upon her flesh. Oh, man. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. You ain't got no hoes. You be on YouTube talking shit. I don't even want no hoes, bro. I want a wife. I don't want no hoe. What the fuck I'm gonna do with a hoe, bro? I'm too old for hoes now. I want to be out here selling pussy, nigga. The hell do I care about a hoe, bro? Them days is gone. You ain't got no hoes. Thank you. Yeah, like nigga, like having hoes is the having hoes is the thing right now. That's wild as hell. But I want a hoe for it, bro. Hoes don't even clean their ass right. Hoes shower in the goddamn sink. I don't want no hoe. I want a wife. I want a bitch that's gonna come in, motherfucking toes done. Your wife gonna prove you running your mouth about rats. I will beat my wife like yours beat you. My wife got anything to say about what I do on YouTube, I'm gonna beat my wife ass like your wife beat your ass. How about that one? And how you know my wife ain't gonna come off of YouTube? How you know that? Huh? So if she come off of YouTube, then what? There's some sexy ass women here. I got some gorgeous ass goddamn women supporting the channel. Sexy as hell. I just don't want a 10. I would never deal with a 10 again in my life. Hey, that's my only thing. Shetty Nash will never mess with another 10 in his life. Hell no. I mess with a 9. I mess with an 8. I would fuck with a 5 or a 4 before I fuck with a 10. On the set. Said you got nothing a wife wants. Are you saying that because you're a wife? Is that because you're a wife? All right, buddy. Kobe. But yeah, now it's a recap. Lil Woody is definitely the informant that Fonnie Willis was talking about. That video proves it. There's going to be a 30-minute video that's going to come out in a couple of days. Once I get it, we'll put it up on there and everything like that. Also, on top of that, Chris Brown and Blueface, they're not really beefing. That's one of the biggest things. Would you take Rihanna over Christian Rock? I wouldn't mess with Christian Rock. I'm gonna be honest. I don't get it. I don't see it. None of that stuff. So Blueface defending himself, basically, yeah, he was right. You did put your hands on the wrong female. You did. But blaming everybody ain't gonna work. You gotta infringe upon that shit. Imagine if there was a dude who worst thing ever was that he whooped a girl, put hands on her and shit like that and everything. If he showed true contrition, cried and everything, eventually you have to keep on crying so people can say, all right, get over with it. All right, get over it, bro. It's cool. It's obvious you still love her. You do stuff like that, bro. You literally have to turn around and get people to tug on your heartstrings as well as you tug on theirs. You go for the victimization card. That's what you're doing. Don't bring in race. Don't bring any of that because you're talking to a bunch of black people. So don't do that. Just take it and cry. Just do that. Do the R. Kelly. Y'all killing me with this shit. That type of stuff. That type of stuff. Now it's too late, bruh. Really what you should have did was ignored it. Try to hit Chloe Bailey. Try to wipe that shit. Whatever. That's a different level of little cute there. I in a whole nother little, But you do that, bro. You don't sit up here and throw other people under the bus because what you're essentially saying is, yeah, I did it, but so did other people. I saw that video of a man posing as a woman trying to fight Christian Rock. I ain't trying to watch no shit like that, bro. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I really like that community, the LGBTQIA plus community. I'm not one of those who damn them like that because I don't think it's necessary. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of stuff that people say against those people, it's not necessary. In all honesty, like it's really, really not. But also, I'm more empathetic a little bit because I have family members that identify as a multitude of those individuals out there. And I can be honest with you and having real conversations with them. And I would tell people just to consider, not even say it's true. You don't have to agree with me or nothing like that. And I'm not trying to create no illustration. You ain't never heard me get on here and talk about them people, anything like that, negative or good. But one thing that I was told, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it kind of was like hard to make a little bit of sense, where how people can be born without limbs, born without sight, born without the ability to talk, born with an extra chromosome to make them off mentally. People can be born smaller, taller, brittle bones, and everything like that. They can be born in all of those ways. And fellas, you know how you just walk somewhere and you just see this gorgeous ass woman and you gotta shoot your shot regardless of whatever? Like she's so gorgeous, you just gotta walk up like, God damn, I want her. Ladies, when y'all see me, y'all just walk up, God damn, I want you. Hey, hands out the merchandise, baby. First fill is free. Second one's gonna cost you. Here's my number. Check out my OnlyFans. Y'all know how y'all do that stuff. Consider the possibility that somebody was born attracted to the wrong person or born really feeling like that they were supposed to be something else. When you think about it in that capacity, bruh, all right, bruh, I'm willing to consider. So that's how I look at them people now, because before, I ain't gonna hold you, it was F them, blah, 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 and everything like that under the sun. Cool. But then when y'all try to use spiritual terms, spiritual warfare, and hold scripture and all that, bruh, if you had a child out of wedlock, right there, you're done for. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities for a person like me to sit up there and say, you know what, it's possible. And I'm not saying believe it, don't believe it, none of that shit. I'm just saying this is possible for them. I'm not advocating nothing or anything like that. All I'm saying is This is how it was broke down to me, to the point where I just stopped preaching against the people like that. I stopped damning them people. I start treating people like actual human beings, all of that shit. Because at the end of the day, I don't want you, and you definitely don't want me. No hoes for me, nigga. Where your sister at? Get your fine ass over here. You know, that type of stuff. But yeah, different strokes, different folks. Fuck with it, don't fuck with it. It is what it is. Charleston White over here acting like he really tough thugging like that and all that. And Brad, you are scared as hell to go to Houston because you know them cats gonna catch up to you. See, if you were driving a car, all them guns won't matter. You only got one hand. You only got one hand to shoot, one hand on the wheel. One hand to shoot, one hand on the wheel. What you doing? Mm-hmm. But yeah, bro, that's going to be our time today. I'm about to pop up on American Alpha Male. I'm about to go live on that channel for a good 20 to 30 minutes. And I'll catch y'all the next one. I appreciate y'all, man. They put us on the shadow ban real quick because of that NBA Youngboy video. So if y'all can hit them bells or resubscribe, it'd be highly appreciated. It will give us the traction right back. Probably no live for the next 2 days, but we'll see what happens. But I'll catch y'all on the next ones. Visionaries, we gone.